I'm back. How stressful. I was barely on. How long was I on? Like 20 minutes? A half an hour because I went on early. But welcome back. I'm here again. Tuesday evening jewelry auction part 2. Now, this is why people pay for StreamYard, okay, as I recall. But I'm back. If anybody comes back, you guys will find me. Tuesday evening jewelry auction part 2, I calls it. Whenever people roll in, here I am. Hi, show. That was stressful. A little bit. I wait for people to come in. I'm going to have to wait a couple minutes. Hello, Patricia, Kathy, hey. Hi. Deborah, hi. Shell, hello. I'll wait for a little bit for people to come in. Make sure you guys, as you come in, make sure you go into live chat. That didn't last long, did it? Hi, Patricia. I'm Patricia B. I'm going to call you guys. Like, I was only on a half of an hour. I know that's why people use StreamYard. And I haven't. It's starting to get worse with YouTube. It used to be. Hi, Diane. And Sophia, hello. But it seems to be getting worse on it. And Barb, are you here? I'll show the bog oak in a little bit. I was waiting. Somebody that asked me to wait until they rolled in, so they should be in soon. Hi, Vicky. Did you guys get a notification earlier from me? Yeah, I had to come back. It knocked me. It had me frozen. Like, it happens numerous times throughout the night. I might have to switch to, I might have to switch up. Look at this beautiful necklace. I believe that's check as well. I'm dressed in a frog and toad shirt today. Okay. Hi, Tori. All right, guys. Vicky, I said hi to you, right? Thank you for coming back, guys. Diane, everybody. The bog oak, I don't think Barb's back yet, but I gotta wait for a little bit on that because I had somebody. I actually had a few people email me about that, but one person in particular. I don't think Patricia's hair that like this. Are you here? Isn't that fantastic? Look, one of the Patricias commented on it. She probably has a lot of horses. He's amazing, though. This is a hand carved. And it has the pin, like, it's stuck in there. But I'll start at like 10 after. I mean, I'll start in a few minutes, actually. People are back. Hi, Linnea. That horse is amazing. It has a marking on it, and I don't know what it means. You see that maker's mark, I think it is. Hi, Barb. Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit for the bog oak. I just mentioned that because one of the person asked me to wait. Hi, Norma. I do have a lot of good stuff, though. I have Juliana, for anybody into that. Ben Begay, which is one of the good Begays. One of the better. Let's categorize them. Rock crystal and lead crystal here. Christian Dior set right there. Pair of earrings and a brooch. And I have a leg. I see that. So I'm going to try to take it easy today and not race too bad. I have a combination of sterling and costume. I have one gold piece, but I think it's going back to consigner because I think she can hog it for cheaper than I was getting for it. So why not, you know? Okay. If there is anything you're waiting for besides the bog oak. Okay, yeah, I'll show that. Crystal necklaces too. Okay, so first the bog oak I gotta wait on, Barb. Okay, so I'll show this Joseph Weissner pin for Sylvia, and then I'll pull the crystal necklaces over. I've lead crystal and I've rock crystal. The two lead crystal are Art Deco. The one long one that's lead crystal, I don't know. Or rock crystal, I don't know how old it is. It's a strand. I have no idea. But here it is. This is the Joseph Weissner. It has the baguettes. These are original stones. They appear a little aged, but they look pretty good. I think that's a color. That's the color of the rhinestone, like a gray color. I'll show you the back. They are foil back. But you have these ones are pronged, and you have the like baguette ones in here, and then you have the round ones set in there. Okay, these are all prong set. The ones down the strip and center aren't. They're all there. There's the back. There is a little removal of some of the foil, as you can see. It's a vintage brooch. I think it's pretty nice. It has a rollover pin. it does work right there. There's the hinge. It's vintage. I don't know, 50s or 60s. I didn't look it up, but that's a guess, okay? Signed Joseph Weissner, New York, right there. I mean, just by the findings, I'm going with that date. It's pretty big. I think it's like 2.5 inches or something. Let's see exactly. I'll tell you. And then I'll put it up against my frog shirt. See, I should have dressed up 3.5 inches. I didn't want to. I'm sorry. I ran out of time. So it's 3.5 inches. It's actually quite nicely sized. And yeah, almost 3.5. Not quite. Beautiful pearl, Joseph Weissner. It's pretty beautiful. Let me see what I was charging for it because I looked it up. I priced it for you, obviously. All right, I'll start it at. I'll just do a starting bid on it. Let me get in the right place. I need a second. Sorry, hold on a minute. It keeps on like rolling off of there, and then I'm like on a different time of my own video, which is ridiculous. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get it together. That being knocked off kind of messed with me. 50. It's a beautiful brooch, vintage Joseph Weissner. The name is spelled Weisner. This one you can see a little bit of the, actually, some of the is removed. You can kind of tell, actually, look. But not enough to ruin a brooch, I don't think. This one is, and then I have the other flower one. This one's Joseph Weissner, like I said, New York. 3.5 inches. Where's the thing? I was looking for my red thing to hang it off of. I don't see it, so that's that one. Signed on a cartouche. There's the hinge. That looks 50s to 60s to me. We'll pass on this one. Okay. The necklaces that I have back here. I think it's one you're talking about, Sylvia. Is that right? There's the pin. I have this one as well that looks like one of those. And this deliberately moves. It is riveted to the back. I showed that one too. I didn't know if you're talking about that. It looks like a Coro. I don't know who the maker is because there's no marking on it. There are numerous made at the same like time period that look like that. Okay. Okay. Thought I was doing pretty good when I was on before. Now it's a lot slower. Thumbs up. Okay, so the necklaces, okay. All right, let me do the flower first then. Okay, I'm sorry. And then I'll do the other ones, Patricia. The flower is, it does have a little fading on it. These things are pretty pricey. I'm not going to be crazy on it. It's 3.5 inches. These are glass and they're pronged. You can see down in there where it's actually riveted. And all the stones appear to be here. You do have a little fading right there. Like just a little bit of the gold. It's not, it is not sterling. I did do a quick scratch. But this is old. I think these are 30s, 40s. There's the back. It's a roll over clasp as well. And there's that pin. It has a stone there. 2 stones down here. Pronged, and then 3 up here, and then the one set in here. Everything's riveted together. That's separate pieces. Hi, Turtle Shell. This is a beautiful piece. I'm gonna start it at a good price due to the fading and what I paid for it. But these are pricey. They could go upwards towards $200 for these. I don't know who the maker is because it does not say. It's Beth. Hi, Beth. It's not Coro long 30s or 40s. 1930s, 1940s. The yellow or pronged in, down here, and then you have these rhinestones set here and in here. They're all appear to be here. Hi, Perla. But I am like having a terrible time with my internet. Look at that. It's all blurred up. Is it blurred for you guys? I'm sorry. Now it's better. Okay. There's the riveting here and here. These top pieces are riveted separate, and these in the center are actually riveted onto their move. I believe that's deliberate. All right, I'll start that at 75. I still want similar for 150. All right, we'll pass on it. This one has a tiny bit of fading. That one did as well. Okay. So now I'll do the crystal. Let me find. I have a bust right here. Yeah, I have. I was all blurry. Okay, I think that I did manage to show that well enough though, because I spent some time on it. All right, so I have the rock crystal. Which ones do you want to see? Lady Sylvia, help what? Who asked? This was Patricia asked me to show these, right? Oh, hello, yeah. Say, what do you want her to help you with? Okay, so this, I don't, there's no clasp on this, so I don't know the dating on it, but it is, faceted rock crystal. And it's a long necklace. Let me measure it. It is, it's a 24, it's 48 inches around the neck, okay? It's beautiful. All right, this starts at 80. Hi, Arlene. It is rock crystal, which is clear crystal quartz. 48 inches long. It's a strand. There is no clasp on this. So it's nice. The stones are nice. You just got home. All right. That is clear crystal quartz or rock crystal strand, 48 inches in length around the neck. It's rock crystal. It is cold. It's rock crystal. Just this one. 80. Arlene's in at 80. I have lead crystal Art Deco ones strung on chain, and then I have a lead crystal strung on with just a silver clasp that's strung on like a plastic material, I believe. I'll take a quick look, but it's not chain. Okay, this one is actually rock crystal. It's clear quartz, cold, and it's definitely rock crystal. All right, I see Arlene in at 80, and I'm freezing up constantly. Oh my god, it's blurring me. Am I too close? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you guys see the blurring that's going on, or is that just on my end? They say if you put your feet in hot and in cold water, I think that it helps with the migraine. All right, I'm gonna call it to Arlene. This one is the clear quartz rock crystal. It's trying to focus on me, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is sold. I'll show you the lead crystal ones. That one's the clear quartz rock crystal. Thank you, Arlene. Strand. And then I have 3 lead crystal, 2 are deco, and 1 I don't know. It has a sterling clasp on it, though. I'll show you them. That's 80 for the clear quartz. Thank you. If I didn't sell it, I was going to do something with it. I'm not going to lie, I thought about doing something with it. Okay, so with the other crystals that necklaces that I have, did Melissa roll one yet? I don't want to keep you waiting, Barb. I'm sorry. Okay, so here I have. You're welcome. It's a nice necklace, and you can double it probably over your head, I would imagine. So I have That's not mine. Let me find the right one. That's other jewelry. For these ones, okay. This is a brass barrel clasp. Yeah, it says warm water than cold water, I thought. I saw something about that. This is strung on brass chain with a brass barrel clasp. And I do believe it's deco. It's lead crystal. It has the brass gold gilt beads on it as well. Heavier than the rock crystal is, but it looks very similar. Plus, I'll give you a measurement. I gotta stop getting up. Hi, Melissa. I gotta stop standing up. My abdomen hurts when I sit. Linnea, I made an appointment. I got convinced the nurse today made me really paranoid. This is 18 inches. I think I need to I'll do the ball go. Barbara, you still here? I know Jason's on. A lot of people probably watching him. Maybe some. Give me a thumbs up. I'm better. No, I'm joking. Just a joke, just a little bit of sarcasm, and he would understand it because he's a little bit like that as well. I was just kidding. Deco brass barrel clasp. This is lead crystal. This starts at 42. Fantastic. Thank you for coming back. But Barbara O'Donnell, I was kidding. I know I'm not. He's. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm better than anyone. Just a joke. Okay, so this one it has the barrel clasp, brass. It's gilt with gold. A little bit of it's faded off. Okay, hi. Okay, so there's that. That's lead crystal. That one starts at 42. It is on chain. Not the look you're looking for. Okay, so I have that one. If nobody's interested, I'll pass on it. That one's 42. It is lead crystal deco necklace, strung on a brass chain with brass beads. And you can tell the findings are all original by looking at it close. That's 18-inch deco lead crystal necklace, okay? Let's pass on that. I'll show you the other two. You can tell me if any of them. This one is a sterling clasp. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. It's not my position to promote other people. I'm selling jewelry right now. Okay, so I'm not gonna promote him. He doesn't need me. He's big. Okay, so this is signed sterling over here, and this is a pearl. And I didn't mean to sound rude with that. I'm honest sometimes, and people are like taken aback by it. It's better to be honest than act like you're something you're not, in my opinion. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to sell jewelry here. Okay, so this is a sterling clasp, a pearl clasp with lead crystal as well. That it looks very similar to rock crystal. This is a longer one. I have that one. That one's long. All right, that didn't take over well. Like 20 people balked off. I'm sorry. 28 inches in length. Here. This is 28 inches in length, and it's lead crystal. It's a nice necklace. Sterling silver clasp. This one starts at 28. It's not deco, I don't believe. And this is strung on an outline. But it's nice. They did a good job at stringing it. And it is a sterling clasp. Okay, so I have that one when I put it 28 because it's not deco, okay? But it is lead crystal. Thank you, Tori. I'm just going to call it 5432 sold. I don't want to waste too much time on those. I have one more that is in there. It's because I'm standing up and it's trying to catch me. I probably need to do something with the focus on my camera there. So this is Tori. Thank you, Tori. Okay, I need another pen. That's sterling silver clasp on lead crystal. Hi, Rebecca. That's like crystal, but I don't know the dating. Okay. So what I already showed this one that I started at 42. That's deco, and then I have a short one. It's beautiful. I'm not going to show it if anybody, unless you say, hey, show it. Okay, so the bog oak, I know I had a couple people interested in that. I can show it next. And you want to see the little horse, Rebecca? I do have a horse. I also have a Ben Begay brooch. It's multi-stone. Okay, so, here's the bog oak. It's very light. Okay. I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and I didn't mean to sound rude with that. I'm so sorry. I'm just so honest that it's shocking. And I know that. It is what it is. Okay, so I have Melissa and Barb. I think you're still floating around. Yeah, they're not. What's that? Wow. It is me getting up. My focus is off on my camera. Hi, DC. Debbie, hi. Welcome in. So, this is bog oak. I had to do some research, and I went to Olive's Vintage Market to figure it out because I didn't think color was right for jet. But, and when I scratched it on the paper, it did leave a brown mark, and she did say that jet could look like this. I did a whole short on this, but it's very light, and it has these lines on the back. So, come to a conclusion of bog oak. It's carved. Let me see if I can show it. I think I showed it pretty well on the... It's carved, and then a piece is at the lid. This is the lid. This is a locket. I don't know what would go in there. Maybe hair or something. I think these would come on an entire chain hooked around it as well. And the label is very old. I don't know what that says. Hi, Hannah. So it's a... Okay. It's antique. I think it's Victorian. It's a Victorian mourning locket. With the bail, it's actually down to 2.5 inches. And then it's almost 2 inches without the bail. But there's the bail there. A memorial locket. Okay, thank you. I don't know what that means exactly, memorial. To remember something. Okay. But there's a star on the inside of there. Can you see that? I don't want to be blurring. It's right under... God, that's a terrible camera position. Alright. Alright. It's nice, though. I was happy to have it. It starts at $225. Now, I'll give a measurement on it. Okay. I already did. I gave a measurement. I felt a little anxious. I don't know why. Just feel a little bit anxious. Okay. There's the top part right there. Melissa's at $225. Thank you. And I'd like to show you what it looks like in here. It's really cool. The way it's attached. That's one way I figured out it wasn't jet. Okay. I went on vintage, all those vintage markets. She said there would have to be metal in there because the jet couldn't touch against each other because they'd break. That and a lightweight. It feels almost like driftwood. All right, I see Melissa. And if nobody else is going to come in, I'll call it. I don't have to wait, spend too long showing it. It's beautiful. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. I think I spent long enough. All right, thank you. This side we'll put in a separate place so nothing happens to it. It's fragile. Thank you, Melissa. The bog oak. Let's call it a locket. It's nice. I didn't know what kind of locket it was. I was like, what would they put in their hair? Look, it was in this. Look how nice this is. It says Belova right there. Might be good. No, because that smells rubbery and it's kind of made a tire type thing. This is very light and it looks like carved wood. And it has the wood grains in the back. I think Gouda Percha is like tire kind of, isn't it, guys? Am I right on that? I think I am. That's out of memory. So I have this vintage Belova. You're welcome, Melissa. Thank you. New York. It says It says Fifth Avenue. It's a nice box. Furry velvet. I thought that it was rubber though, and you can clearly smell Gouda percha. I could be, no, that's vulcanite. Okay, I get the stuff confused. I'm new to it. Okay, it's vulcanite. Thank you. That's right. That's what I said. All right. If anybody likes this this vulcanite box, no. If anybody likes this, it starts at 30. It's a vintage velvet. So I don't know what vulcanite actually is. I did look at it though on her video. I bet I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll be honest. This is a Belova Fifth Avenue vintage watch box. You can keep other things in it. It's what the bog oak was sitting in. I think it's cute though. It says the name right there. It has all of the little legs on it. It's in good shape actually as well. It's very clean and it's very nicely kept. Thank you, Sylvia. I think you could put like a locket in there or something, or your watch, you know, if you had a dainty watch. I don't wear watches. I'll keep an eye out for a box for you, Barb, the one you told me you were looking for. This one's consignment. This is consignment actually, but I'll ask her to. Sold 5432, and this is sold. Thank you. It's nice. Let me write this down. It's for sale. They all are. Everything on my hands you can have, Amelia. Oh, and welcome. Thank you, Sylvia. That's $30 for the Belova box. Which one are you talking about? I have this one. Is fluorite. This turns green, guys. Look, it's kind of cool. I don't know if I can show it. It's not foil back either. I think it's fluorite. It turns a